Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to create this super dramatic, super beautiful, like sparkly green eye. I think this is beautiful for the holidays coming up. I decided to be festive and have my ugly Christmas sweater on for you guys. And I don't know, I just think this is beautiful. I love the green. I just think it just is super holiday-ish for all of your holiday parties coming up. In this, you know, the pretty nude lip. I just think it goes really well together. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, just keep watching. Alright guys, so let's just get started with the tutorial today. So I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette today. All the eyeshadows are going to be in this palette, so as long as you have this, you will be able to create this look. So I have some Scotch tape on to make sure we have a nice crisp edge since this is going to be a smokier look. And I also have some eye primer on. I just put a little bit of the Urban Decay primer potion on. So I want to get started with like a nice transition shade. So I think I'm going to go in with this third one over from the top. I don't have all the names. I think I'll have to list them down below. So I'm just going to take a little bit on a fluffy crease brush like this and just kind of apply this all in my transition area just so we can get a nice base for some of the darker shadows that we're going to put down. And then I'm going to go in with the shade next to it. It's just a little bit darker. I'm going to go in here and kind of do the exact same thing just to start kind of gradually making the color darker and darker. It'll be much easier. You can always add eyeshadow, you can't take it away. And then I am going to go in with the shade, I believe this is the only one I know by heart because I use it all the time. I believe the shade Butter here. It is the second row down and one over. Focusing that a touch below those other two shades we already placed. And then the next shade I'm going to work on is in the second last row of the palette. It's this darker chocolatey brown. I'm just going to take that in a little bit of a smaller fluffy brush. And I'm going to start applying that below that color we just placed. And kind of start to carve out that outer V shape to prepare the eyelid for that darker shade we're going to apply. And then with a smaller tapered brush like this, I'm going to go in right next to that hunter green shade on the bottom, this dark brown. I'm going to go in with that, and I'm just going to apply this in the outer V of my eye. And then with that brush, I'm going to now go in with this matte hunter green shade right here, and I'm going to be applying that to probably the, let's say, the outer half to third of the lid. And I'm also going to go in with just the smallest amount of the black eyeshadow in the bottom right and apply that just to the very, very, very outer V. All right, and I think we are just about ready to go in with that lid shade. So before I do that, I am going to take a little bit of the Too Faced glitter primer, glitter glue, and I'm going to apply that. You have to be careful with this stuff, but it seriously works to make super metallic eyeshadows look like foiled and just to make sure they're sticking. So I take a little bit on the back of my hand and then take like a flat brush like this that I'm going to apply my eyeshadow with and just apply it right in that place that I'm going to place that super shimmery shadow, and it'll lock it into place. It won't move. It will stick. And you gotta work one eye at a time with this stuff. So I'm gonna go in with the shimmery green shade right here and go all over my lid. And now that I have that laid down, I'm going to go back in with that matte hunter green that we already used. And kind of just go over that area, that outer. Alrighty, so we should be good to take off the tape now. It creates that really nice crisp line that you're kind of looking for in a dramatic look like this. And then I want to move on to my face. So for face primer, I've been trying this out. I got like a deluxe sample size. It is the First Day Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothing Moisturizing Smoothing Primer. It's supposed to be like a moisturizer and a primer in one, and I've actually been enjoying it. I haven't been using it as a moisturizer. I've just been using it like as more of like a smoothing primer, and I definitely like it. And for foundation today, I'm going to be going in with the YSL All Hours Foundation, and I am the shade B10 Porcelain. I really like this foundation because YSL definitely came out with a light enough shade. I don't think I'm actually the lightest shade in this, so if you're fairer than me, this foundation's really great. It's on the pricier side, but if you're looking for something that's going to last all day, all night, that has a really nice kind of matte, it's kind of like a satin matte finish, I think this foundation would really work well for you. And then to start out for concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in the Neutalizer shade. And this is pretty like a yellow tone, so this will cancel out any of those blue purple tones under your eyes. And then I will go in with concealer over top of that. And then I'm going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape. This is actually fresh tube because I ran out and I was having a hard time not having my Tarte Shape Tape. So this is my absolute favorite concealer. Just for any of you guys that don't know, I think it's just the best concealer out there. And then to set my under eyes and the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with a little bit of the RCMA No Color Powder. And then I'm going to go back to the eyes just a little bit. So I'm going to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner with this second from the top shade right here. So I'm just taking that at an angled little fluffy brush, and I'm going to apply that to my inner corners and my brow bone. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of nude eyeliner in my waterline just to kind of brighten things up, since this is such a dramatic and smoky look. And this is the LA Girl eyeliner in Super Bright. And then with one of these little flat definer brushes, I'm going to start kind of smoking out the lower lash line a little bit. So I'm going to start off with that butter shade right here. And then I'm going to go in with that matte hunter green shade that we've been using down here. All right, and then next I'm going to apply a little bit of butter bronzer right here to the perimeter of my face. And then I'm going to fill in my brows, and I will speed past that just because you guys have already seen me apply my eyebrow pencil. And next I'm going to apply a little bit of blush. This is the Tarte blush in Paarty. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara to my top and bottom lashes. I'm going to be using YSL The Shock Mascara on my top lashes, as well as L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, and on my bottom lashes I'll be using Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. And then I'm going to highlight my face a little bit. I'm going to go in with the Essence Pure Nude highlighter first. And then I'm going to go in with the Holmes Spotlight palette and go in. I kind of mix all three shades together, honestly. They're so beautiful. And then for lips, I mean, you could do a couple different options. You could do a darker nude, you could do a lighter nude, you could do more of a pinky nude lip, but I decided to do just more of a neutral nude lip. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. matte lip color in the shade. That off with a gloss. This is the NYX Glam Gloss in the shade of VIP. It's kind of a glittery, shimmery gloss. I just think that nude kind of sparkly gloss just goes really well with that super dramatic eye. Alrighty guys, that completes the look. I really hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any other requests or comments, just leave them in the description box below. I always want to hear your feedback and put out content that you guys want to see. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!